All right, it's finally the time we invite the artist that we wanted to meet up in the studio for Meet You Up. And let me introduce our guest for today. Whether it's singing or acting, he's a charming actor who excels in everything. Sohn Jeong Hyuck is with us tonight. Welcome to the show!
Hello everyone, this is Sohn Jeong Hyuck. Nice to meet you.
Wow.
AKA Davian.
I assume for a lot of listeners, it's been a while they last heard your voice through this very microphone, right?
True, so much true.
Why? So how does it feel to be back in the studio?
Actually, it really feels so much like home to me.
Yeah.
Like literally, without lying.
Yeah.
Just from the 주차장 to here,
Yeah.
it just felt like so. It was just like home. Yeah.
Because you got so used to it coming through the show every Friday, right? No wonder you're called the Guardian of Friday.
That's true.
What do you feel about that nickname, though?
Actually, I think I made that nickname.
Oh.
Yeah. Actually, it was some kind of different thing. It was
Okay.
like something of Friday, but I misread it.
Yeah.
And I just said it like, I'm a guardian of Friday. So, that's how I became a guardian of Friday. That's what I think. Yeah.
Okay. Anyway, I'm going to let you say hi to some of the listeners that you might remember through YouTube live chat. Do you want to highlight any comment?
Literally everyone.
Okay.
Yeah. Hello, darling. Hello, Fatello, Rodina, Lenny. Wow, it's really touching everything. Like, wow, Claire. It feels like the good old days. You know,
just to make this reunion a little more heartwarming, since we just entered the new year 2024, I'm going to let you share the word of Happy New Year to all the people who decided to come through.
Thank you so much. Happy New Year, Claire, Wendy, Era, Samira, Emily, maybe Cindy. Are you here? Say G.
Yeah.
Oh, hello. And everyone. Thank you so much. And
Wow.
Alma. And there we go.
You seem
Alice.
very emotional now.
Yeah. It just feel like good old days. Good
Yeah.
old days.
Okay. Anyway, since we have you back in the studio and it's beginning of the new year, I have to ask you this question. What did you do on the first day of 2024?
I went to my father's brother's home.
Okay.
Yeah. We actually do a 차례
Okay.
in
Yeah.
New Year instead of 구정.
Yeah.
You know 구정?
Oh, yeah.
The end of this month.
Okay.
Yeah.
Wow, I almost
Yeah.
forgot. Thank you so much for reminding me. I gotta go visit my family at that
Yeah,
day.
yeah. Actually, we do it on Happy New Year instead.
Okay.
So we went to our father's brother's home and did a 세배. And
Good for you.
Yeah, yeah. And everything.
And usually, whenever we celebrate that specific thing, we usually share some nice words for the family members, right? So,
Yeah.
any memorable words you heard from your members?
From my family members.
Yeah. Any blessings or?
Yeah, they said they watched my drama pretty well. So I was kind of shy because I got dumped in the drama. So
Yeah.
I was kind of shy about the comments.
Okay.
And nothing special, just like good old, like just ordinary like blessings.
Okay.
Yeah, hope you-
But at least you must have felt yourself very proud to be able to come up with this content that every one of your family members watch, right?
That's true. That's true, actually. Yeah, yeah.
Okay. What about the feedback wise? Were those the feedbacks you were looking forward to, or were they kind of different?
Feedbacks.
Yeah.
Maybe they have their own feedbacks in their mind, but they didn't give me any like negative feedback to me.
Okay.
But yeah, they just said you look cool, and my friends of mine said you're the best, and I was like, thank you, but
Take your time.
Yeah.
It's all right.
yeah. No, I was like half thankful.
Yeah.
Because it was all for me. They did it for me. Right?
Okay.
But half like they're just they're trying to make me comfortable.
Okay.
Because this is my first time. It cannot be like that
Right.
great.
But you made such a huge debut, though. Compared to other actors, them appearing all those independent films, you officially made your debut through this like huge platform.
True,
right?
true.
So how do you feel about that part?
It's actually unbelievable because that was actually my first audition.
Yeah.
In my
What?
life. Yeah.
Okay, and?
And I was ready for taking hundreds of auditions in my life. But when I got into the first audition,
Yeah.
I think it was very, very lucky because Kay, the
Yeah.
character that I met,
Yeah.
was a singer-songwriter.
Uh-huh.
And they were like our 감독님들, like our directors, were looking for the real singer-songwriter.
Yeah.
So there are a lot of singers, but
Okay.
there are not a lot of like singer-songwriters.
So you had a couple of perks than other auditioneers, right?
Yes.
Okay,
So
good for you.
when I got my job, when I got my character,
Yeah.
I was like, what? I was ready for like so much auditions, and this is the first time when I got in.
Yeah.
And actually, I was half panicked because
What?
because everybody thinks they're not ready for it. Like when the chance
Yeah.
when the chance comes to you, you feel like, am I ready? 'Cause,
Okay.
yeah. I was having that moment. I'm not sure I'm ready or not, but there's no choice. You just gotta go, right?
Yeah.
So
So what kind of effort did you put into it to turn yourself into a legit actor in such a short period of time?
wow, actually, I try to do everything that I could do at that moment,
Yeah.
but there wasn't a lot of things to do because I was too 신인. I was too new. I was too new to acting.
Yeah.
Still, I'm very, very 신인. I'm very, very new to acting, but I'm a little bit better than me a year ago.
Wow.
So I kind of know where should I put my effort, but at that time, I didn't know what to do. So what I just did was I read the script over and over again. That was the only thing I could do, and that's the most like 아쉬운 part of the
Okay, thank you so much for sharing. And speaking about your recent work, Soundtrack 2, tell us about the overview of that story.
Soundtrack 2. It's a love triangle story, and the CEO Suho, the pianist Hyunseo, and the singer-songwriter me, Kay, met in Suho's house and do a musical project.
Okay.
And Suho and Hyunseo is an ex-boyfriend and ex-girlfriend.
Okay.
And Kay is like a Maggie, like the new one,
Okay.
new threat.
Okay.
And they're making music together. And while they're making music, the things happens. And you can check it on Soundtrack number 2.
Okay, so the story goes on from there.
Yeah.
Anyway, I heard that the character Kay in that drama is quite similar to you. Can you tell us about that aspect of that drama?
Oh yeah. First, the most
Yeah.
different part between Kay and me is that I play piano, Kay play guitar.
Oh.
So I have to learn guitar like all over again for Kay. Yeah.
What?
For like 1 month, I did I need to do like 2 songs or 3 songs, and so I just did it over and practice it over and over again, only for that song.
Yo, I gotta say, I actually watched a couple of highlight video of that drama scene, and you seemed flawless. You holding that guitar. How did you manage to pull off that perfect job within just 1 month then?
Because it was my only chance. I gotta catch it.
Oh my God, that's so cool.
Yeah, there's no choice. You just gotta do it.
What else was kind of hard while you were filming that drama though?
Mostly I realized that I'm really vulnerable to the weather.
What do you mean vulnerable to the weather?
If I'm hot, I'm sweating so bad.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
If it is hot, I'm sweating so bad. If it is cold, I broke down. Like I don't know what to do. It is too cold to me. But actually in drama you have to the 계절,
The season,
yeah. I'm sorry. The season can be different from the drama in the drama and outside the drama. So you gotta wear something like really like different clothes from the season. So
I can so relate to that because there was this one time I was shooting a photo shoot for a fashion brand back in the days, and I was supposed to be there as a promoter for this upcoming SS seasonal clothes, but that was shot during the winter time, and I had to literally stand in the freezing cold weather outside with just shorts and short like t-shirt on that. So I could definitely relate to that. But how did you manage to overcome that shortcomings though?
You just need a lot of hot packs. There's nothing you can do, and say sorry to the makeup stylist and about the sweating thing, and just saying sorry. I'm sorry to them.
Okay, so all right, so enough with that negativities. Let's talk about some of the positive things. What did you enjoy the most while you were filming that thing?
Actually, the circumstance and the directors and our co-workers are like 선배님. director was so nice to me.
Okay.
Yeah, they're like the nicest person. They all knew that I'm new to the drama, so they did actually a full mentor care for the whole filming. Yeah.
That's
situation.
so nice of him to do so, though.
Yeah. Actually, you kind of hate yourself while you're acting if you're doing this is your first time job.
Yeah.
You gotta you become very small and you hate yourself after you're acting. And every time you do that, directors come to you and I said okay, and that is okay. Like when you say it is okay, or cut and okay, and okay, it is okay. You don't have to hesitate. You don't have to 너를 의심하지 마.
Don't doubt yourself.
Yeah, don't doubt yourself. I said okay, and I'm director, and it was great. So they told me those things, and also our 선배님들 상현이 형 and 세롱 누나 also take me to the somewhere.
Okay.
They're 이게 힘들지, 저게 힘들지, and
so they were always there to console you whenever you were having a hard time. Then.
Yeah.
Okay, good for you. But the thing is, I assume you monitor yourselves through the screen after the filming session was over, though, right?
Yep.
So how did you feel about it? You being on the screen.
The first time?
Yeah.
The first time?
Yeah.
I went to Disney and I saw it.
Yeah.
And I was talking to myself so much before I come out, 정혁아 제발 제대로 했어라. And then I came out and directors edited it so well. And I was so thankful to the directors and the God, and thank you so much, directors.
So it exceeded your expectation then.
Yeah, much more.
Okay.
Yeah.
Interesting. Then you know what? I'm going to let you spend about 20 to 30 seconds to share your words of thank you to the directors or the staff members who participated in that film. Now, give it a go. In 3, 2, 1, let's go.
In English?
Both ways, it doesn't matter. Yeah.
저희 사운드트랙 감독님들 김영 감독님, 최시훈 감독님, 또 세롱 누나, 상현이 형 참여해주신 모든 스태프분들 정말 제가 힘들게 한 순간들도 있었을 텐데 모두 너그러이 봐주시고 또 기쁘게 저희 행복한 촬영 현장 만들어주셔서 감사했습니다.
Oh, okay. So
사랑합니다.
long story short, all the staff members, he mentioned every single one of their names, by the way. I could not memorize their names, so I'm going to cut it right there by calling them staff members, including the cast. Thank you so much for bearing me, even though sometimes I was a pain in your butt. And overall, well, I love you for supporting me. Anyway, we cannot not speak about this song. You created the original soundtrack for this drama, right? Tell us about it. What's that name?
다카포. It is called Going to the Stars.
Yeah.
Yeah. And actually, I didn't know it was gonna be the main theme song of this drama. I just wrote it for the drama and I pass it to the directors.
Okay.
Maybe you can use it for the OST. And I send them and they said, oh, let's do the drama with this song. So I was like, what?
Wait, it's interesting. Usually the director who's in charge of music would start contacting all these different musicians for OST, but this time you reverse pitched it back to the team.
Yeah.
Okay, so it's not like you were offered to write on track then.
Oh, yeah, no.
Okay. Yeah. So I was actually wondering because da capo, the musical term, it means going back to the beginning of a song. And the thing is, what kind of message does it convey?
Actually, the first name of the song was 다음 사람.
Okay, the next person?
Yeah, the next person.
Okay.
It was the song for K and 현서.
Okay, I get it, yeah.
And which means maybe I'm not the next person, but I want to be the next person was the theme of the song. But while the shooting goes, I realized that this is not the story about me and 현서.
Oh.
I realized that this is a story about 수호 and 현서.
Oh, so you were just there to support their relationship, I guess.
Yeah, maybe I'm the one that made them more stronger.
That's so sad to hear, though.
Yeah.
Huh?
And I realized that maybe Kay felt the same thing at that moment.
Yeah.
So I changed the lyrics to 다카포 because it was the story for the 현서 and 수호 to going back to start.
Oh my god. You know what? Thank you so much for sharing. And since you have this different version of yourself as Damie, and we have to speak a little bit about that musical side too.
Sure.
So as a musician, what were some of the hard things you had to go through while you were working on this track?
Oh, as a musician, actually, this song is really kind of the weirdest thing about this song is in pre-chorus part.
Okay.
There's no melody. There's only like is the pre-chorus is 연주.
Filled with piano riffs only?
Filled with piano and the guitar, the ensemble of piano and guitar.
Okay.
So to making that part, it was really kind of not pop choice, right? Pop songs shouldn't do that. Pop songs don't put only pianos and guitar in the pre-chorus part. So I was having a like really, because there was a riff in pre-chorus, and I'm a top liner actually. I'm not like arranger. Yeah. I just felt like I shouldn't make any top line in this part while I'm hearing this song.
Okay.
Yeah. As a top liner.
Interesting.
Yeah. In pre-chorus part, there must be no melodies. That's what I thought. But it's like so stupid thing, right?
I really like the way you approach music though, because you literally care about the balance of music throughout the dynamic, how it like controls the listener emotionally. You are just leaving some space for the listeners to think or imagine what should be going on top of that track in the first place. So I think you did a perfect job on that.
Yeah, by not writing it.
You know what? We're going to have a listen to your live Da Capo right away. I'm going to let you prepare for that.
Okay.
You know what? Not putting you any type of pressure, but I actually saw you performing this track while you were promoting your film. And back then you were using a grand piano to perform this one. But the thing is, we prepared an electro piano. And I assume it's going to sound a little bit different, but in a good way. So listeners, look forward to this live performance. And if you guys have anything you guys want to share, please share them through YouTube live chat. 보고 계시는 한국 분들도 지금부터 다카포 라이브로 들어볼 예정인데요. 많은 감상평 유튜브를 통해서 보내주시면 감사드리도록 하겠습니다. Are you ready?
I'm ready.
Okay, let's give it a go. This is Sohn Jeong Hyuck live in the studio with Da Capo.
오랜 머물다가 지나가버린 너로 채워지는 하루가 있어 엎질러진 물에 하늘이 담겨와 엎질러진 마음 같아 좋았던 기억만 남겨져 있어 머물지 못한 벌을 받는 걸까 침대에 누워도 잠이 오질 않아 또 같은 곡에 빠지는 밤 같이 듣던 오랜 음악 속에 말들을 따라서 불러보네 이 쉬운 멜로디를 너는 잊을까 익숙하고 와 뻔하더라도 나의 다음 곡은 없어 그 다음도
Thank you so
Hey,
much.
that was Da Capo live in the studio performed by Sohn Jeong Hyuck himself. And now that's the Damien that I remember from the past. So here's a little bit of TMI. We have something in common. We officially made our debut back in 2015, and ever since we were walking down the lane as musicians. But he started to expand his possibilities and decided to become an actor too. That's even more surprising achievement right there. So congratulations. And I really enjoy that music of yours. And plus, you kind of tried to sound kind of humble by saying I'm a top liner, not a rearranger, but I think you'll make a perfect rearranger or arranger in the future, I'd say. So thank you so much for that performance. Any comment or thoughts from the listeners you want to highlight from YouTube live chat?
Everyone, thank you so much. Oh, I really like that. Oh, actually, orange is our fandom color. So they're writing all the orange hearts and orange and the literally oranges. It's so cute, and they do it every time I do a live. So thank you, oranges. Thank you, the ladies.
Aw.
Thank you for coming today.
Okay, thank you so much. Anyway, since we spoke briefly about your professional side as both as actor and musician, we now are going to move on to Word Card interview and get to know a little more personal side of yours from
Sounds
now
great.
on. So all you got to do is just fill up that blank. You already know the drill, right?
Yep.
Okay. So, the first one. Recently, my favorite thing is blah blah.
슈톨렌.
What's shutolen?
Don't you know?
Oh, we're going to come back to it. Shutolen.
슈톨렌.
We're going to come back to it.
Nobody knows?
No one knows, I think.
Yeah.
Anyway, let's move on to the second one. There's a phrase that remains memorable. Blah, blah.
뭐라고 써? Train like you never won. Fight like you never lose.
Oh, okay. Thank you so much. We're going to come back to it. And the third one is, among the songs I've created or sung, the one that gave me chills because I love it so much is blah, blah.
A simple man.
A simple man. All right, moving on to the fourth one. The character that I really want to play someday is blah, blah.
A character who get a love, not just
Okay.
one-sided love. Two-sided.
Okay. If I could recommend only one movie or drama I watched, it would be blah, blah.
How can I not say this? Soundtrack number 2.
Of course, yeah. All right, the next one is one wish I really want to fulfill in 2024 is blah, blah.
Do another shooting.
Okay, thank you.
Yeah.
So the next one is the happiest moment in my life so far was blah, blah.
I'm sorry this is really boring, but it's true. This is now.
Thank
Yeah.
you so much. Sometimes the cliche type of answers are the best.
Yeah, I know
So,
it's
yeah.
cliche, but
Yeah.
I'm being just honest.
In a really nice way. I mean, anyway, we're going to come back to it. And
Yeah.
the biggest difference between actor Sohn Jeong Hyuck and singer-songwriter Damien is blah, blah.
Time I get into sleep.
Amount of time you sleep. We're going to come back to that too, of course. And the last one is, to all the fans who love my acting and music, I want to say blah, blah.
Remember that you are my delighties.
Okay, thank you so much. Now let's go back to the first one. Recently, my favorite thing has been, what, 슈톨렌?
슈톨렌.
Tell us what that thing is.
Come on.
Apparently no one knows.
Nobody knows?
I think so. I
But
mean,
it's kind of like but when you go to like bakery,
yeah.
all the bakeries are making 슈톨렌 for the Christmas.
What?
It's a 슈톨렌 is a Christmas bread in Korea.
Okay.
It's not made in Korea. I'm not saying that it's made in Korea, but
Oh, so it's from Germany.
Yeah, it's from
Yeah,
Germany.
Yeah.
But all the bakeries nowadays are making 슈톨렌 for the Christmas.
Okay.
You'd never see it.
What's it taste like, or at least tell us how it looks like? How big is it? Is it one of those humongous bread that we get to witness on a
It's
special
about
day?
this size.
So that's a huge one, right?
Yeah,
there.
yeah.
Okay.
And it is covered by the sugar coating. So I think that's why it's using for the Christmas, because
Okay.
it feels like it's snowy,
Okay, yeah.
like snowy bread.
Yeah.
And inside, from the where I bought, it's really kind of dry. And they use 곤약 for the bread. Yes.
Don't you get drunk while you're eating it?
No, no, I don't think so. And they use 곤약 and all the like the nuts.
Yeah.
And it's to be honest, first time I ate it,
Yeah.
I felt like, oh, that was 슈톨렌? Come on. Like, why everybody's buying 슈톨렌? But Nowadays, I'm just having it again and again because it's like this big. I'm having like every day.
I'm so gonna get myself one of those things because I got the impression that it's one of those food that's like 평양냉면. You never know why you're eating this thing in the first place, but you cannot stop thinking about it in the future, right?
That's 평양냉면 in bread.
Okay.
Yes.
Thank you so much for sharing. Anyway, let's move on to this next one. There's a phrase that remains memorable. Fight like you never won, and what was that?
Train like you never won.
Okay.
Fight like you never lose.
Okay.
Yeah, I think that's the lifetime lesson for me while I'm learning acting. Because acting, you gotta be prepared, but
Right.
you gotta be brave when you're acting. So that's what I read from somewhere.
Oh.
But I thought it really matches with, I think that's the mindset that I need while I'm doing acting. So I really liked it.
That's really impressive of you. I mean, after all those years being active as a musician, you're already professional in this entertainment field. And the fact that you're still trying to develop yourself into something much more of a better figure in the future, that's really admirable. And since you mentioned something about you read that line from somewhere, do you read a lot of books?
Oh, it wasn't from books. It was from YouTube, I think.
Oh,
YTube,
okay.
I think. But
Okay, so technically you heard.
yeah, I heard. Yeah. Oh, yeah, that's true. Yeah. I usually read a lot of like stories nowadays.
Yeah.
Actually, I used to read all the scientific things before.
No way.
Yeah, scientific thing and all the things about money, things like that. But nowadays, I'm only reading about stories because
Okay.
while I'm acting,
Okay.
I gotta be friend to the story. It's all about story, right?
Wow. I mean, since you already covered up that tech or T side of yours, I think it's about time you to fill up that F side of yours from now on, I
That's
guess.
true. That's true.
Okay, thank you so much. And let's move on to this next one. Among the songs I've created or sung, the one that gave me chills because I love it so much is A Simple Man.
Simple man.
Well, can you sing a line from that song? If you love it so much,
yeah,
then?
sure.
Yeah, let's
Yeah.
give it a go.
어디부터 불러야 되나?
Wherever you want to begin from.
A love song for angel who sent me from the coldest night. Won't you hear my simple song? Call me up when you can hold your sorrow, when you need champagne at night. Call me up when you need some water. I'm a simple man. Just call my name, I'll fall in love again. Shall we walk again? Your complicated soul. Am I a simple man?
Wow, thank you so much. Wait, I got a question. When was the last time you sang this song?
I've never sang this song everywhere. Like only in my Insta live.
Oh my God, thank you so much for performing it on air.
Yeah, that's why I wanted to do at least the first 1절이라도 부르고 싶었어요.
Wow, you pulled off a perfect job right there. All right, let's move on to the next one. The character that I really want to play someday is a person who's always being loved by other
Yes.
characters. Being loved.
Being loved.
Being loved. How though? There are many different forms of love.
Oh. In any form from I want to get being loved because acting, you know, of course it is somehow it is lying, but
Right.
mostly it is more close to the truth. So if you are not getting any love in story, you really feel lonely.
So true.
Yeah. So while I'm shooting, I loved everyone in the shooting, but while I'm shooting, I was really lonely while the cameras was rolling because I felt that Hyunseo doesn't think me as a man. So
Okay, you know what? In that regard, I got an additional question. So I read this somewhere from an article about actors and actresses. The thing is, when you be actors for a long period of time, you tend to lose yourself. What kind of person you were because you were so suited or used to playing all these different personas that you're not originally in the first place. So how would you maintain your originality?
I think it is really hard to say at this time. Because I only met like one character.
So you gotta be more experienced.
I only have one persona, like literally. So, if I'm having like 7 to 8 persona, I'm gonna come back here and I'm gonna talk.
Let me know that experience then.
Yes.
All right, thank you so much. And you know what? It's about time for me, not just me, but all of us, to have a listen to another song of yours called Cassette.
Oh.
So tell us about this song. What is this song about?
This is my debut song.
Right.
And this is the song that made me get love from the ladies, because a lot of fans start from the cassette. So, and actually that song made me debut because the company at that time wasn't ready to make me debut. They were planned to wait for me for like a year.
What?
Because if the song isn't good enough, there's no choice, right? But when this song got passed, like they said, I think we can like
throw it out to the world.
Yeah, throw it out to the world, and I was like so happy, and I still remember that time. So
wow. Okay, thank you so much for the very thought out explanation about this one. And you know what? We're gonna have a listen to it right away and come back for more. This is Cassette by Sohn Jeong Hyuck. During the song break, we talked about a lot of like personal side from our lives, how things were back in the days when we just made our debut. And you know what?
true.
I kind of have a feeling we're going to make a good friend
Yes,
in the future, right?
I really think
we
so.
got to switch up our number after the show is over. I really want to keep in touch with you.
Yeah, sure.
Anyway, thank you so much. And since we learned briefly about your personal side, now it's time to cover messages sent in by your fans, sir.
Sure.
Yeah. Oh, not the YouTube comment, but
yeah.
I actually have them here. Wait. So this one is from Ira too. Hi, Jonghyuk. Happy New Year to you. How are you feeling coming back here as an actor? I gotta say, I absolutely adored watching your drama. I congratulate you on your outstanding performance. Me, as a K-drama fan, it feels like a dream that my favorite artist Damien in a K-drama. Again, you've amazed me with your talents. I'll be wishing you good luck whatever you do, and I've missed you so much, Demi. Thank you for everything you do because I genuinely love supporting and appreciating you. Lots of orange hearts, Ira.
Actually, Ira, the biggest pleasure of me making being part of the drama was that I was able to give you any contents this year, because I was like really not active last year. But at the end of last year, it just made me so much like, it just relieved my stress so much by giving the ladies any contents. That was the only thing that I just like you. That's the only thing I want. I want to show you something. I want to like keep in touch, but it's really hard that in SNS, if you're not active, it's really hard to put pictures too. At
All
some
of a
point.
sudden, right?
Yeah, at some
Right.
point. At first, like 3 to 4 months, you instead of not being active, you put a lot of pictures. But after like 4 months, it feels like I'm playing instead of working.
Right.
When you're, because all the pictures from in SNS while I'm not active is me playing. So I don't want to get misunderstood. So I wasn't active in SNS too. And I know that the ladies, you felt like I'm gone for a long time, but I was having the same concern, and that's the biggest pleasure of being the part of the drama.
Apparently, they're still here to support you. So
Yes.
yeah, thank you so much for answering. And we're gonna move on to this next one from Flav. Welcome back to the radio show, dear Guardian of Friday. How are you? And how is doing Triangle Boy? Haha. We all watched Soundtrack 2, and all we can say is that you did an amazing job. We definitely can see that you worked really hard, and the ladies are so proud of you. Do you have any music plans for 2024?
I'm not sure as a Damien, but maybe Damien. Maybe as a Damien. Maybe I'm not sure. I'm not saying I will, but I'm planning to send a lot of OSTs to the dramas. So hopefully I can give you some songs by OSTs, or maybe I'm planning to give some songs to the idols next year.
Okay.
Hopefully, like this year, hopefully. So you can listen to, then maybe I can cover that song. So maybe you can listen to my voice by that way. But I'm not sure like I'm officially gonna release my songs with like music video. I'm not sure about that, but
Wow. So should we be looking forward to you as a composer in the future, I guess, then?
yes.
Okay, that's an interesting transition right there. Anyway, thank you so much. And this next one is from Lenny Susillo. Hello, our guardian of Friday. Welcome back. Since Sam also have talent of drawing, we would love to see drawing battle between Sam Casso and Demi Casso. Hee. So you know what? Toss us a topic or a subject that we can draw on. So while we wait for whatever subject you guys suggest us through YouTube live chat, I'm going to cover this next message from Fat Yellow. Congratulations, Sohn Jeong Hyuck, for you acting debut and drama soundtrack 2. You were amazing, and bravo for your OST song, Da Capo. I'm so proud of you. Happy New Year. I wish you much success in your new career. My question is, what wish would you like to see come true this year?
This year, I'm not sure about that, but I usually don't have any like goals for anything. I just go with the flow.
Wow.
Yeah. Hopefully, I'm really be happy if I'm being part of the drama or movie for 2. I'd be like so much happy. 1 is okay. 0, a little bit sad, but who knows? So maybe 2 or 1. Yeah.
Okay. You know what? While you were answering, we actually got an interesting suggestion from Wendy. Says you guys can draw each other. You know what? Let's do that right away. But here's the thing. Since we're running out of time, we have to do it real fast. I'm going to give you like the next 30 seconds to finish up that drawing.
Okay.
So it's got to be something like a doodle or something.
Okay.
All right. The time begins now. Wow. Guys, I am sorry in advance for messing up his beautiful face.
Me too.
I'm usually a lot better than this, but you guys will be surprised.
Me too.
By the result. Love how you're saying me too every time I finish up my sentence, bro. Oh my. Oh my. Oh my. Are you done?
I'm done.
Okay. All right. We gotta set up a poll, by the way. Guys, don't forget to vote for which one you guys preferred over the other one. So mine is B, and Jeong Hyuk's one is gonna be A. All right?
A.
Choose between either A or B. So let us reveal the result. In 3, 2, 1, let's go!
어떻게 했어?
Yo, this is ridiculous. At least your drawing kind of looks like me.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was perfect. I mean,
I also did a piercing on you.
That's a little detail right there.
Yeah.
I love that. Wow.
And your tattoos in neck and your
thank
arms.
you so much. So me, on the other hand, I try to focus on your character from your face, your sharp chin line, and your very beautiful nose is what I wanted to emphasize the most, but I kind of failed on doing that. And I gotta say, your eyebrows, they look adorable.
Thank you. But the combination is the problem, I think. The parts are great.
Yeah.
All the parts are great.
They don't just add up, right?
They don't add up. Yeah.
Anyway, here's the messed up version of Mr. Sohn, and once again, sorry to all the fans for messing up his beautiful face. And with that, since time ran out, I'm gonna have to ask you to do the last speech. How did you enjoy tonight's show?
We already time up.
Already, right?
Oh no.
Aw.
Oh, it was so. Thank you so much for bringing me back to home, and it's glad to see you. Like seeing the Guardian of Monday, Tuesday, Friday, and Saturday, and Sunday, and Monday, and so on. And thank you so much for taking our our thing, our Radio'n Us, and thank you so much all the fans coming up here.
Okay.
And I'll see you again. I'll see you again.
Well, thank you so much. Anyway, we're gonna play your favorite track, A Simple Man, and call it a day. Hope you guys enjoyed. Meet you guys back tomorrow. Same time, same place. Shall we say Happy New Year together?
Sure.
Okay, in 3, 2, 1. Happy
New
New Year!